Hello everyone, welcome back to Doom the Dark Ages. We are here on the release of the DLC of said Doom the Dark Ages. It's a little bit loud, I might turn it down a bit when we go into the actual game itself. But yeah, chat, I think before we get into this, I think the big thing worth noting is obviously the elephant in the room with this DLC. While it would have been great just to get this DLC come out and we finally get some more Doom to play, there is something worth speaking about before going into this, and this is the only time I'm going to talk about it, because I don't think that is not doing anything. Oh, because I'm changing the wrong audio. There we go. Make that a bit quieter. There we go. Lovely. So, as you might have heard, id Software unfortunately got hit by a big wave of layoffs. I think half the team was laid off. Literally a few days before this DLC came out. A lot of it was the tech team that was involved in a bunch of other Xbox titles, and at least helping with code, helping with programming, that kind of thing. But there was a lot of industry veterans that were also laid off because of that, and it sucks. It's kind of hard not to play this DLC without mentioning it, I think, because, yeah, it is a terrible situation. So, we're going to be treating this with, well, as respect as we can, and be like, yeah, that sucks. Let's see how they do, because this could be, for all we know, the last hurrah. We don't know if it's going to make a Doom game as good as this now, with half their team being laid off, but we'll see. They could pull it through together. Xbox did say that Doom was one of their big flagship franchises, but I kind of just disagree with that when you lay off half their team. Sure. But anyway, yes, Revelations. We're going to not see that under the work, but at least have that in the background, knowing that and what has occurred recently. I thought that the base game was fine. I did not love it as much as I loved Eternal. I think it was a bit slow for me, and I especially did not enjoy the Sentinel segments. Now, apparently, they patched those to make them better. They were a lot faster later on down development. I decided not to replay the campaign before doing the DLC. It has only been a year since the campaign came out, so I was kind of like, no, because I'm going to get burnt out before I even get to the DLC. Now, that is going to mean me going into this, I'm going to have to entirely relearn how to play this game. But that's fine, because I don't remember the game being that bad in terms of mechanics. In fact, it was a lot less complicated than Eternal was. And I do have Eternal under my boot, so I think it'll take like a level to get back into how to play the game. I remember in the Dark Ages, I didn't really need to switch weapons that much, because each weapon was so powerful, and you could just stick to one because of how ammo worked. There's no chainsaw, I remember that. And they go with the glory kills, but there were spaces with executions, so I think that was fine for the most part. In terms of story for Doom the Dark Ages, I don't know. I don't really care about the story in this game. I think it was the weakest element of the base game. Like, I just give zero shits about medieval kind of fantasy Doom setting. I felt the characters were very bland, and the story itself wasn't anything incredible. The levels were great though. I did enjoy the Cthulhian levels later on in the game, and the music was really good. Well, I think the music in this game is excellent. But without further ado, let us get into the first level of Doom the Dark Ages. Revelations. New slot. Yes, please. We're going to stick to Ultraviolet. I think it's hurt me plenty. That's regular difficulty if I remember correctly. This is good if you're looking for balance of challenge and experience in the story. You're looking for and then confident in your first-person shooter skills. I forgot what I played the base game on. Let me just check. I did go with Herbie Plenty. Okay, that's good to know. Then we're going to go with that then. Have they changed the music balancing in this? Because I remember I had to increase the volume of the music to be able to hear it in the actual game when I was playing it for the first time. Also, let's see my lovely face. There I am. Lovely jubbly. Let us get into this, shall we? With Herbie Plenty. I think that's the one with before. Yeah, no, I don't need that. High window, perfect dodge, all this shit. Lots of beautiful accessibility options in here that you love to see. Let's go, shall we? Immediately I'm going to disappear because of playing the DLC. Previously on Doom the Dark Ages. I thought I had my cinematic bar thing on, but no, I think the cutscenes had cinematic bars on them already.
Young Sentinel, your father tells me great things about you.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know who this is, nor do I care. Remember that time we became a zombie? I can't believe we're getting a previously on in Doom. I will say I did enjoy the kind of end game in this, where we beat the final boss, and then we had like a proper like classic Doom level, just going to go like beat him up afterwards. No!
So long as he has that tether on him.
I will escape from the plot of lightning and become evil, or slay demons. That's all I care about. Yeah, that level where we went back and chased him down was great. I love that.
Taken by the Creed.
We'll move forward with our own Inquisition, quietly.
Oh yes.
I'll ask
Female
you to join
protagonist
me
character.
now in paying our respect to him.
I
The
assume
people
that
of Argent will rest easier now, knowing he is out there.
this DLC is going to tie in with 2016, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, we are going to meet the Can Maker in this. That's not good. Because we definitely don't kill the Can Maker in this DLC because we kill her in Eternal. So we're probably going to finally meet this character after ages. With Hell weakened by the fall of Azrak, the Slayer moves to break its throne. Aided by fear, a path to Hell's ruling order, the High Council, has been uncovered deep within the Dark Realm. So from what I've heard, this DLC is around the same length as Ancient Gods Part 1 and 2. So there are 6 levels. The way this series is going to work is each level is going to be its own episode. Assuming that there's not going to be any short levels in there. If there are, we'll just combine them into one episode, I think, is the plan with that. But from my understanding, there's not going to be any, like, 5-minute chapters like there were in Dark Ages. Cinema bar.
I need an update on Merrick's
Oh, we
status.
can't see the subtitles. Okay, no cinema bars. Chat, I might need to turn the game down more because it's still incredibly loud. It's currently at minus 15 decibels. Oh, there I am. Without a helmet on. I don't... Why? Oh yeah, Dragon's dead, isn't he? So we're not going to have a dragon in the DLC. Generally, I did enjoy the dragon sequences in Dark Ages. I thought that they kind of blended pretty well with the Slayer gameplay. And unlike the Sentinel stuff, where you're just a giant, like, Colossus, it actually felt like it kind of meshed really well. I think the biggest sin Dark Ages made was making the BFG a crossbow, and making it less cool than the BFG. Like, if you're gonna make it a crossbow, at least give it a cool thing. There's a giant explosion that it does. I tip my hat to you, id Software. Despite my problems with this game, I still do love you a lot.
Welcome, great Slayer.
Oh no, don't start me in a giant
Victory
gauntlet.
here earns you the right to stand before the High Council, as written in the Book of Ashes. The Oracle will be your guide should you be victorious. Many have tried, but none so powerful as you.
Okay. Well, I'm
You
going
may
to
begin.
immediately pause the game so I can turn it a bit down, so BRB. Okay, so I think what they must have done at some point in a patch is they must have made it so that the music volume was a lot higher, just based on like a normal threshold, because I remember when I was playing the base game, the music, despite being at 100%, oh no, it wasn't, was it? It was like 60%. And for some reason, the game had already hit at 60%, and I have no idea why it did that. It was so weird. But let's get into this, Trout. Let's see if we can remember how to play this. Okay, so R and shield. I remember shield was a means. Wait, I gotta remember how to play this game. Okay, I got my shotgun currently. What else have I got? Super shotgun. How do I switch weapon? How do I switch weapon? Man, I forgot. Q? Is Q. Okay, I have all the weapons. So chain shots. Give it a go. Yeah, my boy. Oh, I love it. It's still too loud. It's still too fucking loud. Bring it down to 60%, I guess. Jesus. Ho ho ho. And then in terms of weapons we have. Yeah, switch weapons with the number buttons too, but I'll probably just stick to the actual wheel for now. Shredder! Yeah, okay, I remember that. I remember that move where I can make shreds appear out of people. I got chains. I think they allow me to destroy armor, if I remember correctly. So if I encounter an armor boy, I can use those to do that quite easily. Oh, look at those lads. They're waiting for me over there. Can I parry the red, the blue? I forget. The green or the blue? The green. Okay, I need to remember how. So I don't remember how. Those guys that look like Archviles, and apparently Archviles are in this game. That's awesome. I don't know. I assume I can. Come on, do a green, do a green. I need to find out if I can parry green. That's not how I do it. Okay. Okay, I've forgotten. I've forgotten how to. Oh no. Oh no, I don't know how to parry. Shit. Okay, let's try another gun. So we've used the shotgun, we've used the chain gun. Got the rocket launcher. So rocket launcher for a bit. Oh, they're all in here, aren't they? They're all in my face. Nice to meet you guys. My name's Floor Emery. Pleasure. Okay, we're dying, I know. I'm trying to remember how to play this game though. Cycler. Okay, Cycler is this weapon. Okay, it's right trigger. I've got to bring the shield up to do that. Okay, understood. And the shield allows me to block too. That's good to know. Right. Rocket launcher time. Now throws little mines at the ground. Yeah, remember that. Okay, right. So I got that. I got the chain ball. I believe the chain ball also gives me ammo. I could be wrong about that though. You know what DLC needs, chat, more often? It needs a means for you to remember how to play the fucking game. No, it's not the game's fault. I could have tested it and remembered how to play.
I can no longer send you support on your missions. Because of the recent uprising, all military actions will need the Khan's personal authorization.
Oh no.
Know the people are brave and continue to fight because of you. You alone give them hope.
There's a hub area? Did we get a hub area in the DLC? Something that the base game did not have?
You alone give them hope.
Oh. Khan Maker. Hello?
I watch from a forgotten throne.
As all glory goes to the untethered Slayer.
Weird getting a cutscene in first person. We don't usually get that in Dark Ages. It happens a lot more in Eternal.
Defiance and that Vorpal Creed's weakness.
In fact, I'm pretty sure 2016 doesn't have any third-person cutscenes. I mean, they're all first-person. And slowly and surely they've become more third-person as the games have gone on. It kind of reminds me of the Slayers of the Fortress from Eternal.
Welcome, Khan Maker.
Cities fracture. Faith dissolves. They follow you now.
Yeah? What are you gonna do about it?
Tell me, Slayer, do you intend to rule what you have unmade? Or will you leave them to starve in the absence of order?
It's a shame you're a hologram because I'll just shoot you.
The Sentinels must choose to stand with us again, and they need a symbol. A sentinel of noble blood. A warrior your people will recognize. Marek, son of Valen, has pledged his loyalty to us.
Okay.
Together, you will strike down the Order of the Six. Together, you will remind Argentinor where their strength truly lies. You fight for them, do you not? Then give them something to believe in. Or is unity beneath you?
I mean, yeah, because we've never had Unity before. I prefer Godot though, I will say. Nah, I see a fellow friend who doesn't speak too much. Perhaps we can get on. Yeah, but he doesn't have armor pieces which are torn off because he has massive biceps. I'm not gonna question it. I don't want to complain in this because there's been a lot of behind the scenes shit that has occurred in this game, so I want to be a bit nicer than I would usually be. I'm still going to bring my opinion across, but I'm going to do it in a very verbal kind of soapy way. Card maker. Oh, do I read the
The
law?
location has been marked.
Oh yeah, no, the law is cool in this game because it has its own little actual old books. Every 10,000 years, the collective maker consciousness known as a singularity births a Khan maker, a supreme being destiny bound to lead all of Urdak until the next Khan is born. Singularity, which contains the conscious soul data for every maker that has ever lived and died, processes and refines this data as a means of selective evolution. As hierarch of the conscious neutral matrix to which each maker is interconnected, it is physically impossible for a maker to refuse the collective order of shared consciousness and disobey a Khan. This system has functioned without error since the creation of Urdak until now. The disappearance of the father, the makers are incapable of creating a successor to the Khan lineage, allowing the existing Khan to hold our claim to the throne indefinitely. I mean, that's something we kind of got already, right? We got all these lads, all the enemies we fought before, all our weapons. I'm going to briefly go over some of the upgrades so I can remember some of the stuff that the weapons can do and are capable of. So I'm going to BRB just to try and remember that. Okay, I've read some of the stuff here, and I've remembered why I enjoy the chainball gun so much now. Basically, is it this one? Yeah, basically if you parry, you then get an immediate maximum charge damage shot. And I remember that being very sexy. We also got the BFG. Is V. I'm just going to use it once to see what it's like. In fact, why don't we use it in combat just so I can get a better idea of it. So, 1 is shotgun, 2 is that thing. Right, okay, I kind of got it now. Yeah. What's 7? 7 is nothing. Great. Have we got a map for this place? In Revelation, items are not revealed in the armor before they are acquired. You can use Iron Tracker to the right on the right side of the screen to see all the items to find any given chapter. They don't get revealed before you get them. Oh no. I mean, I assume that the DLC isn't going to give that much in the way of collectibles to upgrade. Because also one of the reasons why I was kind of against the DLC being so long is there's not going to be an upgrade tree, so it is just going to be level after level. So I'm assuming that the game's going to make up for that by giving us new weapons and enemies to deal with. Fingers crossed anyway, I have no idea to be fair. This game still runs like butter. It is such a great playing game, my god. This is wonderful to kind of get your teeth synced into. Oh, they are showing me things I've already done. Nice. So 4 is this weapon. And if I press F, I can then make it its highest spread. And I believe this, yeah, that makes the shield burn. I can't dash, can I, in this game? No, I cannot. What was the way to deal with shields? Oh wait, this wasn't it. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, it's not that. Oh no, yeah, you gotta shield bash it. Got it. Right, so do that. My game keeps freezing every couple of seconds. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, it's shield. It's a shield actual attack. Okay, understood. We got it. The game is giving me a kind of a mock tutorial almost. Right, I'm gonna see if maybe the reason why this is happening is it is due to the VSync. I don't know what setting to go on. Yeah, so for this windowed. VSync. Full buffering off. Yes. No, it's still doing it. It's still freezing. Okay, let me see if I can fix it, chat. Okay, it seems to be fixed now. I've done some setting changes. That's weird, though. I don't remember that happening in last game. The last time I played this game. Could be entirely wrong about that, though. Okay, I'm killing you first. Ah! Oh no! What the fuck? Okay, I gotta remember I do have a shield for a reason. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of deaths in this third episode, I think. God, it's still really loud. What the fuck? Fine, bring the gain down, I guess, by another 50%. Sure, let's just do that. Fucking hell. This game should not be as loud as it is, but it is apparently. There you go, enjoy that, buddy. Enjoy getting clobbered. Oh, hi guys. Not who I wanted to hit there. Oh, it was you who was shooting me. Get whacked. Get out of here. Who the hell do you think you are? You're not a Doom Marine. Oh, well, I guess I'm not really a Marine in this game, though, because apparently we're in, like, fucking medieval times. Round about 6. I thought I was going to bounce over his head. Don't do me like this, game. Don't do me like this. Oh, it's a Kako! My boy! Oh, I didn't get a chance! Ow, rude. Okay, I don't feel like that hit me, for sure. Get out of here. Leave the game forever. How do I get up there? I don't know, but I want that giant skull. It was definitely going to be allowed up there at some point. It's doing it again. It's doing the weird movement thing. I don't know why it's doing that, chat. It feels like it's a CPU issue because it keeps freezing every couple of seconds. I'm hoping it'll just go away, but I'm not entirely too sure. Oh, there's no BFG ammo down here. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That didn't do anything. God, I hate the BFG in this game. Isn't it called the BFC because it's a big fucking crossbow? Well, at least we got our ammo back for that. Like, it's a giant explosion, and sure, that's cool. I like giant explosions. I don't hate giant explosions. But also, the BFG is very unique in that it has like a circle AoE that goes off and it can hit things as it's moving and then it explodes at the end, and it feels so powerful because of that. Am I meant to be going up here? Yeah, we need to get a key. I can see the purple aura on the door. More lore. Marek letters. Oh, I can't wait to read about Marek. My favourite Doom character. Log 1. From Knight Marek to Commander Valen. Maybe, like, make it actually feel like a letter and not an email. Father, there is no excuse for my failure to report yet. I cannot explain how it came to pass. I serve the people, my king, and bear no wound I can name as the cause. Yet I lose hours from my own mind. My sleep has not improved. The guard look at me, and so I conceal my exhaustion. But the days now bleed together. Long stretches of memory vanish without warning. I awaken alone within my chambers, and uncertain of how I arrived there. Did the long wars ever burden you this way? From a Commander Valen to Knight Marek. Marek, in my absence, you command a regiment. To earn the respect you must endure where others would falter or surrender your place to one more worthy. You will do what is right. I'm just going to ignore the fact that you seemingly have lost hours of time. What you describe is not uncommon. Fatigue clouds the mind and weakens the spirit. Seek counsel of the Deeg priests. Let them cleanse your thoughts and restore your focus. These burdens do not break us. They temper us for the greater battles ahead. And then in reply, whatever the darkness is, I will overcome it. I mean, I'm guessing soldiers in this time were not given the best therapy. So, I say it like this time as in like this is an actual thing in history, it's not. Is there no enemies around here? I thought we were going to fight some big boys, but there's nothing. There's nothing here. Ow! Hold wide, lock onto the target in the environment, and then press to shield. I've done that game, I just did that. Oh, you mean this? No, you don't mean this. Okay, well now that makes more sense. And now we can get over there! Wow, environmental design, who saw that coming? I mean, I say that like this is a very common thing in games nowadays in AAA Suit, it really isn't. I feel like we've kind of lost the art of this. The game has given me shit tons of shield. So much shield. Not shield armor. I have a shield. It's not the same thing. Yeah, I'm used to your tentacle shenanigans. Oh no! What? I forgot you were in this game. The worst enemies from Eternal. I forgot they brought them back. The absolute twats. I think after I do this episode, I might go and see if I can upgrade my drivers, just to see if that deals with the stuttering. I don't remember having any issues with, Oh, you got a shield, good at that. Nice. It's a shame your whip is like a giant, like green power thing, isn't it? Sorry, buddy, you're out of here. Okay, I'm getting used to it now. I'm getting used to the combat. Not who I wanted to hit there. Don't we were okay, we're not done. We were, but we weren't. Oh! Who's doing that? Oh no. Get out of here, big old monster. Yeah, if I remember correctly, if you shield power, you don't get any damage from the rocket when you're near them, which is pretty good. Whoa! Whoa! Is that armor up there? A smidge. Not enough to really last that long though, is it? I don't remember these health demons being in this game. Also, wait, did I change my shield thing to the swords? I did. I kind of want... Let's put on Heaven Splitter, because that sounds like a lot of fun. I do appreciate them giving me all my upgrades. I don't think I even got most of these upgrades, but I will take it. I'm not complaining about that. Ha ha ha. Oh. Bah! God, I love that battle pass. I'm so glad they kept that in Dark Ages. It's such a cool thing, like making it burst. And you can also combine the two effects together. Like, I guess you're sacrificing that with the other gun, which I don't really find that interesting. Okay, game. I can climb this though, right? Okay, no, I'm gonna go all the way around. Okay, understood. Guess I'll go through the tentacle tunnel again just to get back up there. No, that's fine. I'm not at all annoyed that I have to do this. Not at all. I'm in fact, I'm very glad I get to spend more time in this level, going around and doing this. I don't hate that at all. In fact, I think I'm pretty happy about it. In fact, you know, I love going back around to the other part of the level. Are we gonna get the giant skull? I think we are. I do enjoy the skull mincing gun. I forgot about that this game had that, and it is very nice. What are we doing in here then? Bliming. Blue skull required. I think you're saying that I'm killing skulls with skulls right now. It feels very pathetic, one might say. It's been a while since I've done a recording, chat. Like, I was planning on doing this game yesterday, but the DLC released so late into the night that I was like, I can't really do that now, can I? I've got to wait it out. So I was going to record yesterday, but I didn't have a chance. It's been quite nice though, having a bit of a little break from doing some recordings. Because I did obviously finish Mina last week, which I did enjoy the finale of, I will say. It wasn't like the biggest hitter game for me this year, I think, especially in the recording kind of block. I think Pragmata was more something I enjoyed. But no, it's been nice to go on a break. I might generally have time to go through Onimusha 3 and Tomb Raider 3 before September. I don't know if I will, but we're gonna give it a good go anyway. See if I can do it. That all entirely depends on what occurs later on though, of course, right? to see if I do have time for those things. I don't think I'm going to be playing Onimusha when it... I mean, I might generally be playing it when it comes out, 'cause I haven't got anything else in the pipeline. And that comes out at the beginning of September, not late September. Like 3 hits to get rid of. Oh! Oh my god! No! What the fuck? Why was he blue? Oh wait, those are the Cthulhu ones, aren't they? I forgot about those enemies. Get whacked! Oh, you're getting so whacked right now, it's insane. I need to find him, don't I? Where is he? He's super powerful, these guys, but I can't deal with them. A lot, I can't actually deal with them quite well, actually. Where are you? Why not? Why not? I have it. Let's use it. I got the BFC. Not even as cool sounding either. And there's no reason why it can't be in this game, because like you have the BFG in Doom 1, and I'm pretty sure this game takes place after Doom 1, right? Because Doom 1 or 2 he gets sent to hell, and then he's picked up by the Sentinels in this game. And then 2016 happens, and Eternal happens, because that's where the Cam Maker shows up. There's no reason why they couldn't have had the BFG in this game, they just chose not to. They're like, instead we're gonna have a big crossbow instead. The flower, it's unique. It makes this game more interesting. I mean, I would like it more if it was more fun, but it's a giant explosion weapon, and I've got a rocket launcher that does the exact same thing. Less powerful, sure, but it's the exact same thing. Wait, I was going to use my thing on the blue door. On the blue door. Yeah, this guy! He's got a wheel. He's wheeling around. He's a wheeling boy. Woo! Okay, I need to secure. Got it. Is he already dead? Oh. Not a great showing for that lad. But he's already dead. I mean, I guess I am playing this on Hurt Me Plenty, which I've always played Doom 1 though, to be fair, so it's not like it's new in this game. Oh shit! Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! I forgot you can't destroy their turrets in this game like you can in Eternal. Sad face. Bad idea. That was a bad idea. Whoa! Ah! Ah! Why did you success when I pressed 3? Fuck it. I have BFG, so I can use it. Ah! He's just like Bone Man! He's just a Bone Man! He's dead. Hello? Oh no. Oh god, this is not good. Oh god, it's the worst time for the game to freeze. first time to do that. Can the game not handle these lads? Oh, fucking hell. Jesus. Jesus. What I've done? Ah! Okay, that felt like a eternal DLC encounter because I was like, I kept saying, "Are we done?" No, we were not done. We had more. More kept happening. Kept. Okay. Cannot say the word kept. More kept happening there, chat, and it was very scary to deal with. And the game started stuttering really badly. Honestly surprising it did that, considering I didn't think that this game is that bad to run. I mean, look how smooth this is. Codex found. The High Council. Translation from the Liber Malefics. Zerafiel, the Old Father, Joseph Dawn, first of the six. He who demands fealty. He who denies freedom. It is through his shattered voice that new eras are proclaimed and dynasties ordained. His favor is bought by the snap of the leash, freely offered and placed within his grasp. Seek his temple in the halls of torment, where the bent knee of fallen kings are nailed down in dirt before his glory. Carneth the Armorer, Judge of Mourning, second of the six. He who demands war, he who denies peace. It is through his mighty hammer that the armies of hell are weaponed and gilded against all foes. His favor is bought by the searing brand, burned into flesh to declare him Lord and Master. Seek his temple in the sundered mountains, where warmongers and despots drive the slaver's whip in service to uncounted furnace pits. Gazreth, the treacherous, Judge of Noon, third of the six. Okay, I see it. So they're all like different peers of the day as well. He who demands tithe, he who denies piety. It is through his inscrutable cunning that coffers are filled and plunder are retained. His favor is bought by priceless theft, the gift of stolen treasure which can never be reclaimed. Seek his temple in the glittering spire, where betrayers and misers are hoarded and transfixed, in a moving stillness for all to witness. Iskafra, Judge of Twilight, fourth of the six. She who demands... Wow, we're skipping over quite a bit of time here from noon to twilight. What about afternoon? What about, like, evening or, like, late lunch or something? What is this? She who demands flesh, she who denies love. It is through her divine hands that exquisite pains and terrible ecstasies are shared in abundance. Her favor is bought by the seduction of pure things and the corruption of unblemished beauty. Seek her temple in the curtained brothel, where sadists and gluttons suffer their delights until they bring only terror. Farasha, the last queen of Jakad, Judge of Evening, fifth of the six. She who demands sorrow, she who denies mercy, is through her baleful tears that all joy is devoured and sin is nurtured. Her favor is brought by bloody vengeance and maledictions cast upon the innocent. Seek her temple in the sunken priory, where unfaithful and cowards pray with sewn lips for empty salvation. Ozalith, the Old Mother, Judge of Midnight, sixth of the sixth. Isn't twilight after evening? Well, at least it happens during evening anyway. I'm pretty sure that's the case anyway. She who demands death, she who denies life. It is through her hollow gaze that all things are engulfed by dark. Her favor cannot be bought, for she is beyond all desire. And any appeal, do not seek her temple, for in time it shall find you. Okay. I'm not going to remember anything about these lads, but that's good to know. I like this one in the bottom left. He's very good. Oh. Well, I thought it was going to be easier than that. Guess I'm not allowed through the front door. Where am I allowed in? Ah. What did that do, game? Oh. It opens the doors in sequential order. Oh! I didn't see you before. Twat! Now I do see you. You are dead. It was still moving though when I was in this room, so I don't see why me moving to this other. Oh, because the shield needs to stay in there. Okay, that's why. This game sure does love its shield, doesn't it? Can't get enough of it. Ooh, okay, they are all waiting for me. In earnest. Right, lads, so I'm going to come down here. Just want to work out what weapon I want to use here. That's that. Skull shot! A little bit of this. A little bit of this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to equip that. I think the this mode on the rocket launcher is a little bit to be desired. It's not terrible though, I don't hate it. I've got to remember I have no BSG ammo here. Also BSC ammo. I think there's going to be one big encounter. Oh shit! Not who I wanted to go after that game. You were locked onto him, and then you were like, nah. Changed my mind actually. Uh-oh. God damn it, man! You got in my way! Fuck off! Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Get out of here. No! Get out of here! Okay, apparently I cannot dash towards that lad. Great. Get some more health back before we fight these guys. Oh, fuck. There you go. That's what I wanted to do before, but you were like, no. No. Jesus. Oh, he's right there. He's right there. Die! He dead? Nice. Wait. Ow! He was a different colour. I was like, ah, he's a friend. He's not a friend. Blue means friend in Doom because it means health. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't start sliding. Slide to the left. I don't think it is a CPU thing because if it was, then in OBS I'll be getting the encoder overloading, which isn't happening. I want a bigger gun. Ow! Okay, ow. What's happening? What is happening? What is that? What happened there? That's some bullshit. I need help. I need help. I need help. No! Oh, thank you. Oh! Oh! Get out of here! The fuck are you spawning this guy in for, game? Oh, get out of here, buddy. Yeah, this is like a... I remember this guy before. He's the guy who was made after the Shield boss before an Eternal. I will say the bosses in this game are far better than the ones in Eternal. That's just this game's main, like, think positive over that game. Oh, he's dead. How did they spawn one of those pinky lads in that fight? That's so rude. That's incredibly rude. Make your way to the cancel chamber.
You are approaching the target.
Am I now? Which of the 6 are we fighting? John? John 2? I am just going to call them John because I didn't remember the names and the project. I'm sorry, God. End the chapter marks things. Once you reach the end of chapter, you can view or talk. The chapter will end. Yeah, but you can't teleport back like you can in Eternals. What's the point? No! I missed a single collectible. Maybe I should do that for baby. Is the game going to allow me to go back to it? That is the question. Let's see. I think it will actually. Wow. Who would have saw that coming? Who would have saw that Doom, the Dark Ages, Retribution? That's what the DLC's name? Will allow me to go back and acquire the item that I missed. Sure, why not? I don't remember if I went from 100% in the actual main playthrough. I think I did. So we'll try and get the items that I missed. Unless I'm literally not allowed back. You gonna open door? Nope. You can hear it trying to open, but it's not going to. Are you not going to allow me to go back and get this item? What's the fucking point then? Oh, hold on. I don't much care for this room. That one up. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh! Ow! Get out of here. You're alive after all that? Leave! Get out of town. Oh, we got a life sigil. That means if I die, I can come back. Is that all the things you wanted me to get? No, it's not. Where's the third collectible then? I assume it has to be near the... Oh wait, no, it's literally... I think I literally saw it while I was walking towards the door. I think the collectible was literally on the way. So all we did there was get an extra life that I'm probably not going to use because extra lives in these games are weird. At least in this game they're not counted as collectibles. In Eternal they were, and it was a really weird decision because, like, I don't mind the arcadey nature of it. This game kind of goes away from the arcadey nature that Eternal had, which, again, makes me sad because I thought that was cool, but they're doing something different here. Okay. I've been playing a 3D platformer that came out this year called Motor Slice, which is like, you know, Lorne's Law, a game I don't think I actually streamed or played on recording, but basically I kind of have a kick for climbing massive structures and kind of big ambient games. And that game's kind of like that. You play as a person called P, I think her name is, and you use a chainsaw to... Oh, I didn't want to do that game. Use a chainsaw to like wall dash and climb across walls. It's a little bit janky. I'm not a big fan of how it controls for the most part, but I do enjoy the atmosphere, and the fact that you can see previous levels as you climb this giant structure is really cool. The game is also kind of weirdly Guna-esque. Like, the main character is a very heavily given fan service. Not like he's a, you know, not crazy fan service looking character. But the fact that you as the orb character following her can either choose to simp on her or be a Sundari type character is weird to me. Like, I guess you gotta have your goons, chat, where you can. Oh, I didn't read that lore. I didn't read the lore. I'm sorry. We're gonna get a boss fight in level 1. I mean, they said there were 6 of them, so I hope we fight all 6 of them. 6 characters who, I'm gonna say this now and I'm gonna regret it. Someone's gonna be like, oh, that's actually flat. They do show up in Butthole Cavern lore. If you had read that, it told you about the 6 Sentinels. 6 Shadows, or whatever they're called.
The Slayer, the Sentinel's champion, has journeyed a great distance to kill you, my lords.
Am I gonna fight all 6 of them? They are shadowed. I don't know if they have actual...
We see your pain. The sins of your past give you no power here.
What was that?
Only a cleansed soul may leave this chamber.
Well, luckily, I want to have a shower anyway.
Life, human.
Hey!
And your wounds run deep.
Hey!
You belong here.
Also, cutscene.
You will stay. The Council has chosen. Beneath this chamber will be your tomb. Come, Slayer. I will be your guide.
Yeah, I don't think you can kill them.
I am servant to the Council.
Because we had to get those tokens in Eternal to kill them. What's happening here? I don't think I'm going to be allowed to read the lore, guys.
I am their vessel.
Oh my god. Hello.
Let me show you their ways.
Oh, he's got a mouth, scorpion tail. That's a cool design. A bit much, but I like it. Okay, before I fight you though, I just want to quickly do this and have a look at the lore. Look, I just got. I don't even know where the lore was. Letters, council chambers. This it? Yeah, this is it. Translation from the Liber Malefics. Behold the ancient Colosseum, where once the legions of hell gathered in throngs. Throngs? To witness this sacred violence decreed by Malgath the Unyielding. In those days, the stones themselves drank deeper blood. The air was thick with the thunder of battle, and the lamentations of the dead. Beneath the baleful gaze of the Pit Lord, champions rose and fell, their souls bound to the arena's eternal hunger. The High Council now presides where Malgareth's throne once stood, a judgment merciless and absolute. Ancient wards built into the very foundations of the chambers allowed the Council to look within the soul of all who enter, the craft torment of the pain that wreaks havoc within. Only one, devoid of sin or doubt, could hope to enter the chambers without being crushed by the weight of death. Yes, luckily we are the Doomslayer, so we're gonna fuck it up. Whoa, whoa! I like all the no damage you're doing right now. How do I damage you? How do I damage you? Oh! I'm doing nothing! Am I going to lose here? No? There's no... Okay, yeah, I think I'm meant to lose this. Yeah, okay, right. Well, that's very rude. Are we gonna die again? We've already died in Dark Ages. We're gonna die a second time? You know, we didn't have the plot spear. Not in the DLC. Oh damn. We actually lost to something. That's never happened before. Oh no, the shield! Okay, well I'm glad we had a level to introduce me to the combat about actually... Well, not be introduced me to the combat. Bye, I guess. See you later. Ciao! Whee! Oh, this is cool looking. Okay, I'm glad, wow. That version of hell. Doomed to Dark Ages. Revelations! I thought it was Retribution. Fuck me. What was Retribution? Are we gonna get Doomed to Dark Ages Revelation 2 as well? Then we're gonna find out that Azaz has like an evil sister. Maybe. Cold. Ice level. We had an ice level in Eternals DLC too. That was the sphere level. It was awesome. Hi guys. Do you guys have a spear for me? I think that's the DLC weapon. It might allow me to survive this place. No? Wait, what's that? That's not. I'm not the Doomslayer. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was a far taller person than me. Please. Oh, he's got double arms. Doom, man. Doom guy. Surely not. No. No one can defeat Doom, man. He has all the arms, doesn't he? It must be very useful. Hello? Ooh. If you have trypophobia, I apologize. Oh no, what happened to my shirt? No. I don't like seeing how expressive he is. It feels wrong. It feels very wrong. Oh. After an insignificant damage, your suit is no longer functional. Your maximum health, armor, and ammo have been reduced. The BFC is missing. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. Oh, oh shit. So sad about that. Oh no. Oh lord. The henchman. By decree of Zarathiel, first of the six, my word is final. When the judgment arrives, Belias loyal henchman is to be granted ascension. He has made the proper sacraments and paid his debts in full. In service, Belias has never mistaken his place. He did not reach beyond his measure and remained devoted when others fled. During the reign of the impious Prince Azrak, he served without destruction, attended to the wealth of his own. When Azrak fell, the horde fractured. It was Belias who found the prince's spear upon the battlefield, drenched in the slayer's blood. Oh, we're going to use that! And bore it before the council. For this he will be rewarded, so it shall pass. When his form is spent, it will be taken. What is lacking we will correct. He will be returned as the will of the Six made flesh. Until that time he remains in service. Cool. So it's called Belias. That's going to be, I guess, the final boss here, right? Well, chat, we're going to call it there for episode 1, I think. I was going to do what I did with Dark Ages, where I just skip past the end of the episode, but I think we'll do that a little bit differently here. I like having an outro now, because it allows me to kind of give my points so far. That was a good first level back into the DLC. I enjoyed the combat. I kind of understand how everything works again now. I kind of got into the flow of it towards the end there. Probably gonna also suffer in this DLC a lot because it feels like it's going to be a lot harder than the base game. Which, to be fair, Eternal also was with the oh god, what's the DLC in Eternal called? Okay, but I did enjoy that DLC quite a bit. There's guitar in the background. It's so cool. Chat. I'll see you guys in part 2 of this coming soon. Ciao for now and goodbye.